Nanillion, Nanillion good day, Millennial good day, Nanillion good day, Pisillion good day. How many good days I have to say, I don't know, but I have to say good day for everything. Very nice. Today, this is 10th June 2025, Tuesday, and here is your friend, Engineer Suraj Singh, speaking from Bharat, India, currently. And I am interested in talking about quality in life, quality in development or engineering, and quality in personal being, and that is what is very important. You can see on screen something, a file which I am going to discuss with you. This is of course very important one from every viewpoint, but before going further, I would like to have a word with you. This is myself, Suraj Singh, your friend. I have been sharing my knowledge, whatever small knowledge I have, with you for many years. You can say I started in February 2019 and now it is 2025, around 6 years. I'm not saying why I did it, I just liked it and did it, to share whatever I know based on my education and experience. I'm talking about, basically, I am civil engineer, but engineer cannot be considered all time. Very important point is what we should think about. You can see entire world currently is in some turbulence. It's not smooth journey, very turbulent journey. Everywhere, wars, quarrels, political, you may say political watershed, you may say political shed. People are not happy, unrest has been moving on, there is no degree of peace anywhere. We cannot say that coming times on globe would be better than now, or you can say a smooth journey can be held. It is very easy to run without destiny. If I have to run, okay, I am running for sake of running, it has got no meaning. Same thing you can say if I am living for sake of living, it has same thing, it has got no meaning. I am living for sake of living means it applies to human being and also it applies to other creatures like animals and birds. They are helpless, I know, all animals and all birds and insects, they are all helpless, but we cannot say human is helpless. Human angle is to be considered high profile. 800, you can say 8 billion people living on earth. It's not, you can say, very small quantity, population. It is considerable population. But what is happening that we have to be sure, it's not that I'm talking of this country only, I'm talking about all people all over globe. Are we living like what should live? Question number is this. One, you can say, are we really living in a peaceful world? You think so? Or wherever you are living, are you living in a smooth running country which has got certain point, milestone, or we are just running for sake of running? We should not forget that there are 2/3 portion on globe which contains water bodies. If you keep running, it's only 1/3 portion. And you can certainly enter in 2/3 portion so that you dive there, you dip there, and you can say after that what happens. If you're not a good swimmer, what happens you know very well. Why I'm saying all this? I'm saying keeping in view what's going to happen. You cannot simply say you are enjoying life. Yes, you are enjoying life monetarily, you are enjoying life in good house, good living, good job, and you are saying that this is my achievement, that I am having this standard. Status, you can say that. Status for you is good car, good house, good package of salary, going to hotel, restaurant, having frequently going on world tour. You can say that. But is that only requirement when you come here? When you come to this earth, that day you thought it was your goal, your ambition. When I was young, too young, you can say in adolescence age or lower than that, we used to think means what is your aim? People used to interact with. What's your aim? What do you have to be? What's the target you have to achieve in your life? Means if from very initial young age, there was a question which was asked, means what you want to be in life in simple language. What is the aim? So somebody would say, whatever according to thought or contemplation, one thinks so. But now everybody says, from lowest profile to highest profile of social hierarchy, we just want money. We want money, and money. At start it is money, and at end it is money. Of course, money is you can say very lucrative, you may say article or item. If you have lot money, you are having lot happiness. Indeed, there's no doubt. But question is, can 8 billion people avail that facility? Because if you think you have money, other person should also think I must have that level of money as you have. And likewise, if you survey, all would say I want this money. I think maybe 1 to 5% could say differently, but more than 95% people all over globe would say this is my requirement. I want to live like this, lavish life. But question is, what is definition of lavish life? And before that, what is definition of life? It varies from one person to other person, because every mindset people are available in this world. Mind, when I say, it is very important and significant item that you have control of and also you have no control of. This is commodity, this is integrated device, permanently integrated with the body when God produces it. In fact, it is mind only that is produced, and all of the parts of body, whatever you have, only supporting systems these constitute. So we have to be a little different in our approach to think. Why I'm saying mindset? You are interested in mindset, or you are interested in conscious set, or in greed set, or in heart set. Means how many sets are there in your body? Every part of body is having some kind of set. But mind is something which you cannot imagine, you cannot view, but it is with you. You cannot see your mind, otherwise you can see each and every part of your body. Generally, even X-rays can tell you what your parts are, but as far as mind is concerned, X-rays will tell, okay, this is structural construction of mind here. This is, you might say, but it's not real construction which operates mind. Means neurons can be told, neurons are there, bones are there, but what sort of mind it is, no one can say, because function of mind is really unclear to humanity. Functions of all of the parts are very clear. From skill or skull to toe, all parts functions are very clear. This is not my subject of body, but why I'm relating it to you, because you are owner of your body until you leave this world. Now my question again goes back to what I started with, and that is quality of life. Are we keen to achieve quality, or we just say my status corresponds to quality? And what is status? In fact, money is your status. Money means power of purchasing, right? Otherwise there is no meaning of money if money cannot purchase anything. Power of purchase, power of use, and you can enjoy life. You can say, if you are interested in buying whatever material you feel good, you can buy if you have money. This means money and material are directly proportional to each other. So you are interested in money. My question comes in economics, where means what does economy mean and what does money mean? Are these related, or this is just fictitious? That's the point. We have to understand quality of life. Sometimes maybe you are in dream world. Dream is that one sometimes you vision and you say it's my dream. And another dream is, oh, I was sleeping and I went to that place. Which place it was, I don't know, but I know that dream. Dream when you see open, keeping your eyes open, that's called vision. And dream which your eyes are closed, sleeping, that is closed, sleeping dream. But both are dreams. Sleeping dreams may not be in your control, but you think, oh, my eyes are open and I am immersed in my vision, means you got some backing of that one, so you can say that is within your control. But dreams while you are sleeping may not be in your control. That's a difference. So which one you call real dream? Both are dreams. Same way I say, both requirements are for life. It may be money status, or it may be money plus character plus aim plus whatever else you can add parameter to. You can combine them and see, oh no, this is my status. If suppose your body is not very good health wise, then you may have billions, but it doesn't mean anything because you are not enjoying your body. If you can't enjoy your body, then what is meaning of your money if it cannot get you happiness? So health is also very important part of life. And when you are talking of health, this means mental health is well integrated into detailed definition of total health, right? So what I say, I always talk of, means we have to analyze everything, because everybody has got one device, an integral device which cannot be taken off for repair, and that device is called mind, or mind structure and mind energy. What is that mind energy? That question nobody has answered yet in this world. People know, they realize, but no justification can be made scientifically. That's what mind is. I try to share my imaginary knowledge, though it's not imaginary, because I generally use that and I call it mental power. Power you can develop in your mind. It is much more than if you can develop power through some other device, which is external one, which is physical one. I am talking of device which is biological one, operated by non-biological one signals, and that is called your mind in relation to your software of mind, which is generally called oracle. And that software has got no dimensions. It is dimensionless, and this dimension goes to you. This dimension falls in your category of development, to what extent you can enlarge that dimension, and that dimension is really wonderful. I again repeat, everybody has got, if you are having sound mind, an oracle size spherical 80 meter, and you can take it to 80 billion meters or 80 trillion meters. It depends upon how you use your mind, how you think about, what do you think about. Everything cannot be linked to money earning. If you think everything can be linked to money earning, then there is no meaning of life, because in that case you have to pay for your body delivery also. That's another point. I always think of and talk of that. I also wrote about universe, and also I write about what is part of earth. I would say earth constitutes one more part, or you can say that part constitutes earth. It is reciprocally correct if you say earth is an integral part, but it's not physically integral. It is, you may say, signal wise integral, and that is Doctor's son, I would say. You may be surprised to think why I am using terminology Doctor's son. You may be right, I may be wrong, but I am right. You have to think about. I claim that I am right while name Doctor's son. Doctor doesn't mean earth doctor, medical doctor. No, it is entire doctor, total doctor. Because though it's distant 15 crores kilometer or 150 million kilometers from here, it is beyond imagination of our travel. We cannot travel that much. There is no vehicle available in this smaller globe if you compare to size of sun. We cannot have that kind of vehicle which can reach us to sun. That is also true. But it doesn't matter. I'm not talking of physical connection. I'm talking of real connection. What we are getting from sun, everybody knows. Dr. Sun I'm calling because sun treats everyone. Sun treats earth, sun treats atmosphere, sun treats human being, sun treats everybody without having any kind of defined or undefined limitations. Sun means a practical laboratory, a doctor for everybody. You are calling AC room status one, that you are enjoying every time AC. You are not interested to go to have some sun bath. You are not interested to have sun rays because you are rich. You are having a status, but you are also going to be hospitalized frequently. Don't forget that. And that hospitalization means you keep distance from Dr. Sun. That point we have to clearly understand. As much as you distance yourself from sun, you have to visit practical physical doctor on earth frequently, you can say. You have to go to doctor every time. Oh, I have to get admission into ICU, or I have to be operated, or it is like that or that one. Because you are rich, you can afford, but everybody cannot afford medical expenses. That's why I say, if you understand how sun performs, how it helps you, don't forget, without, you can say, performance of sun, without its contribution to our crops growing, you cannot take food any time in life, all over the world. Sun means food, sun means crop, sun means rain, sun means good soil, sun means your body. How many contributions sun give you without any problems? It never demands anything from anybody on earth, but it helps you always, all times, without even your application is placed before that. So I can say virtually, single voice, sun and earth are linked together. You can say earth is a part of sun, or sun is magnificent support to earth's livings, earth life. Is that wrong? If suppose you have a body, it starts from just hardly 30 centimeter time of its delivery, to, you say, when you are 25 years, maybe it's completely developed physically in a progressive way, and later on in digressive way, or you can say regressive way, it goes down. This means sun contributes, air contributes, water contributes, soil contributes, food contributes. All these elements contribute for your development. This means you are developed, undeveloped. You are developed at that time. You are delivered undeveloped fully. It was just, initial construction, and that construction gets more and more strength, more and density when you get enlargement of your body. And you can say, that means you cannot deny this fact that you cannot depend upon sun. You cannot depend upon nature. You have to depend upon nature. You must understand this quality requirement. I am talking of quality in life, and this is practical part of quality. It's not imaginary part. Your quality which you learn in university shall give you something, but not what I am trying to share with you. This quality is practical one. No book shall tell you what is that, but fact remains. Because you do not realize, you always use this energy. Maybe you are in shadow room, even then you get energy. All energies are linked together. Entire universe is energy oriented. My body and your body, all are energy oriented. So we must consider into our quality talk, into our quality consideration, how body works. And when you say, okay, body works, this means mind is also a part of body. This works. From mind to top of legs, we have some circuit. That circuit where we can say energy enters into body and moves upwards to mind. That must have certain quality approach, and that quality approach we have to understand first before jumping into more and more definition of status. If you are not healthy, you cannot run. You cannot do. Run doesn't mean physical run. Run means running of your mind too remains a part of quality running. Run your quality. If your mind doesn't work well, you may be a billionaire, you may be having every facility, but you are having top class defect in your life. If your mind is not fertile, it's not active, it's not in a way you can say, oh, this is mine. If you depend upon others only, not using your mind yourself, I can simply say that you are not having any kind of status. In spite of fact that you may be a king of some country, it doesn't matter, because you are dependent on others even to understand what your mind is. If you can't understand your mind, then you have no quality at all. You have a quality only for purpose of eating, sleeping, and that's it. Having your family and just thinking for that family and doing throughout your life, bringing up your family, and that's all. After that, you can live slowly from this earth, and there is no meaning of your living at all since you're born, because you did nothing on this earth. You did nothing in a way that you produce a family, but that is not basic requirement. Basic requirement is what you thought about this planet where you came to. You did not know who are your children, who are your parents, who are you. In fact, you forget during travel. That is a must forgetting system, and you forget it. But blindly you do everything which you think they are yours. You know, physically they may be yours, but non-biologically they may not be yours. That point you have to understand. I'm just talking to you because sometimes talking pays, documents may not pay. But documents are very important. I'll go now to documents certainly, and these documents are really, you can say, here is this document here which I produced. I have produced lot on these documents, and these documents I can say here is, this is what is this? You can see this document where I say person's quality, soul and you. I'm talking something about power of soul. Power of soul, which maybe everybody is not clear about, but this is basic requirement everywhere. If you don't have power of soul or soul, then you do not even exist. I would simply say you do not exist mentally, but you exist biologically. Even if you consider dog or some other animal, they have some sense of feeling or thinking, but they don't have a requisite requirement of mental power. And this mental power is most important entity which can change everything to an extent. Quality is concerned, life is concerned, whatever work performance is concerned, your mindset is concerned, and whatever is concerned, and that is very important part of life. Without which there is no meaning that you are human. If you don't have any mental power with you, you just live for sake of living, sleeping, coming up, taking food, and then having family and marriage, and that's it. I think in that case you are just a biological dummy and not intellectual dummy. If you just want to survive for sake of surviving or for sake of what other social members say, that is your objective, I'm sorry, in that case this talk doesn't relate to you. If you don't want to use free of cost provided device with you, it's much more significant air, or you can say artificial intelligence, because art lies in you. Why do you worry about artificial requirement? Your mind itself is most important entity in universe. Most important entity is working of your mind, because you can reach anywhere while using power of your mind, which is operated through power of soul, and that is called oracle. Your oracle is most important entity that doesn't belong to earth. It belongs directly to supreme earth, or you can say supreme world. It comes from there, it goes there back. Your body doesn't go back, your wealth doesn't go back, your money doesn't go back. And you can say only something that goes back is software that you use throughout your life. and that is where I am very much interested to talk. This is much more significant than engineering world on earth, because I am talking engineering conducted and performed or produced by universe, which is supreme engineering. In fact, not just earth engineering. Earth engineering on whatever branch of engineering is very simple, very, you can say, not you can say, in a way we can say it's just like normal work. But when I'm talking about power of soul, it's very much important that how can you perform, what can you perform, what can be thinking power, where can you go, sitting going nowhere, so you use no flight, you can go and you can conceive. That's what I'm talking. Quality of life is most important talk, and quality means mind quality, quality means person's quality, quality means quality of thinking, quality of doing, quality of, you can say, realization, quality what you can do, improvement automatically. And that's what I say, you have to be clever in this case. I have gone up to power 256 because I started from 6, and I consider power 6 for every normal human being. That power is simple power, because 6 means computer itself. Why I use 6? Because of micron, and generally our silicon chips and all those whatever are in hardware chip and software operable, these work in range of micron, that is called 10 to power 6 or 10 to power minus 6. When I say minus 6, that means in squeezed form or shift form. And when I say 10 to power 6, this is 1 million in projection form. So projection 1 million, whatever unit square means, that is 1 unit in zip form. We have to be a little serious on this issue, because this is not mine or yours, this is factual one. We have to be a little different on this. We have to think it in very elaborative way, very descriptive way, because I'm talking of supreme orders. All you are SE. When I say you are SE, this means universe representatives on earth. You are SE. Already is written there, universe representatives on earth to do works controls. Works control. Only requirement. Works control. Do you know what is that? Works control. Whatever work you do in your life, it is job work or no job work, it's personal work or no personal work, there should be controls everywhere. These controls can be self-defined. These controls can be shape controls, quality controls. These controls can be pleasure controls. These controls can be of whatever type you think it applies with. Here, whole world is a system, I would say. Whole world is a home for everyone. World is just one. There is no country on earth. We define countries. Human defined countries. Factually, there remains no country, and that's what I say. But controls, since entire humanity has failed, entire humanity includes politicians, scientists, doctors, engineers, all professionals and general people, common people, all have yielded, though without declaration. But fact remains that they have yielded drastically, virtually, and nothing can happen. Everybody has failed. That is true. Truth, real truth. Just for your information, I have also written my own life since I was born, and title that I have given to that document, I am calling it document because document is better than saying book. I am not writing any book. I wrote books, but I think I am not myself an author. I just write something which is based on facts, not on theory or not on, you can say, virtual imagination. I wrote that document which has got many documents within it, and just to express myself in a written way, where I was right, where I was wrong, was I successful or no successful. Nothing matters if you speak truth, because one cannot run away from truth. If you want to run away from truth, means you have to use false considerations, and false considerations means you are a liar, you are not a true person, and when you are a liar, you have to face consequences. But if you say, no, I was wrong, I failed, I am true, okay, I made a mistake, I want to apply correction, and that correction shall make you much better person than what you are. So what I say, those who lie, certainly they are liars. But liar or lying does not have any existence on earth. If you lie for something once, and to maintain that expression, your statement be true, you have to use another many lies to justify those lies. But that is also true. If once truth comes, all these lies collapse and vanish. So what was purpose of your work by lying, you even do not know. And that is what has been happening all over the world. Lying doesn't mean lie in front. This means copying somebody's work, stealing some information, and doing whatever unfair means that you can have name, you can have fame, you can have money for you, for your work. But if it based on corruption, I call this lie a corruption as well. You may not be happy. That wrong work, that stealing would not leave you till you go back to your home. It shall always be behind you, and to keep it down, you use alcohol, you use whatever else, and that is where weakness stands. So you become a very weak person because you hide facts, and once you hide facts, you are nowhere. Therefore I say works controls. Everybody cannot be based on truth. Out of 100, if you try to find who is true one, till now we call only one name in history. If you say in Bharat, India, and we also in many other countries there are, but I am referring to that one which we say Harishchandra. Everybody knows that truth stayed with him, King Harishchandra. And how many Harishchandras are there? I think only one in our country, and there may be others in other countries. Why I'm saying, if history gives you only one such person, and we say all time here, truth always triumphs, Satyamev Jayate. It's only phrase, not more than that. Evidently you can say all politicians generally lie, all politicians are dishonest, all professionals play here and there, all book writers do references from here and there, no original work. Everybody tries just to write for sake of writing journals or writing books or whatever, only for fame, not for really helping society. And that is where, conditions are met, but information provision does not reach to people. I am an engineer, there are millions. I am asking a question to ourselves. Are we only interested in doing engineering to ourselves, or people know what about we do? That's a question mark. Because we believe in development, physical development, not other development. Do we train truly our technicians, our physical workers, manual workers? Do we inform people about how works are done? This is also a part of quality system. If somebody is buying a house, if that doesn't know what is there in that house, only money is to be paid and that person becomes happy, I got a home and that's it, but nobody talks of quality in that. That is what my seriousness is. You dream something in your life, and to get that dream you cannot say I don't care for quality, because my dream is coming true. That's what I say. Dreams can come true, but where dream was? Your dream was just to have a house, just to have a good car, just to have status. But where is that definition? It is your definition. It is not global definition. It's your definition. I got status. You be happy by statement, but is it real status, or it is just continuing status because you are enjoying? Uses comparative status. It's not really status. You compare to other classes. Oh, this person is having this and I am having this. But don't forget, Earth doesn't differentiate anything like that. Universe doesn't differentiate anything like that. God has given, or Supreme has given you plenty of mind, plenty of neurons, plenty power, energy in your soul system. But you never care for that. If you care only religiously. You never care like a human should care. You can go to your temple, mosque for that purpose, but you do not know there is a temple or mosque within you, which you never realize. In spite of fact that you are an educated person, you should have that courage, that stamina, that power to speak, but you are also bound by same rotten covers of falsifying everything. No religion can prove anything about universe. No religion can claim whatever they say. No one can explain anything, whatever is included within holy books. They say no, you just accept whatever is given. Don't raise question. Don't claim any explanation. So what does it mean? Means mentally religions make you slaves. But I'm not slave. I have to report to universe. I am not to report to Pandit or church or anybody else. I have to report to my soul. I have to report to you that power which delivered me. I am not slave to any religious structure. I am not slave to any religion. But I have to respect everybody, because people respect. Collective wisdom should be respected. But person who has got wisdom must be clever enough. Blind thinking has got no meaning. Blind rituals have got no meaning. Blind orthodoxism has got no meaning. And blind paradoxism also does not have any meaning. And that's why I say works means all this come in class of works. And I say works controls means relation to work. Whatever should be done should be linked to mind, and mind must process analysis of that, and that should be done. I have done only up to 256 power, and starting 6, so it's above 200, and this is single person in relation, and also triples I did. But you can do whatever you want to do. I did it for sake of humanity. It's not confined to one country or other. It's for entire earth and universe itself. Very, very easy to say I did it. In fact, I should not have said that. I did not do it. My soul did it, to be very frank. When I start doing something, format I prepared many formats for what I want to express, and all these fonts you are seeing, actually these are not fonts, these are spectrums. Many times I told you these are spectrums, and I at time when do it, I do not know what I am going to write, but when I do it, my soul tells me, it forces me to think, and something comes or something is revealed to me automatically when time comes. This doesn't mean that you may say I am just an operator here, but power comes from somewhere else. That's what's happening. It's for everybody, because without you get feedback from nature, you cannot do anything. Your respiration of biological system itself is poured in from nature. Your eyesight is also poured in from nature. Your physical stamina is also poured in from nature. You receive that and works like that. And also, I would say, oracle system is constructed by universe, given to you for use, and you use it. And if you don't use it, it cannot be called fault of that power. It shall be your fault, because it's your problem. If you don't use, it's your fault, not faults of universe. And that is where I say we have to be a little serious in thinking, and if you cannot be serious, then what can someone do? I have explained to you many times what this format is. It gives dimensions of your oracle. Here 256 is very high power. Of course not ultimate power, but high power. If you compare it to power 6, then go to power 7, then go to 8. So there is a multiplication of 3.16, around 3.17. You may say factor, and you get power of another size of oracle likewise. So you may say here power 256 watts. So what should be dimension of that? That is more important than anything. Means you have got your vistas developed so much in this power, and which is here 7.97 E plus 123. This means you may say 79779. Keep on writing like that up to 123 digits. That shall be spherical volume of your mind oracle or soul oracle, and it kilometers unit. So you can say what is your distance you can travel. Means you can travel using your mind to that level. You can store, but this is instantaneous. Not always. When you apply mind, it can expand to that one, and you can get whatever information is available within that, you can say, size of oracle, and that is very important. It is in your hands. If you want to build your character, your power, nobody can help you except you. There is no book, there is no literature that can give you something. Literature is being now established. It's your literature, you can say. I have placed all these drawings and photographs and postings on Facebook and also at other places. You can go and see them if you are interested. If you are not interested, nobody can help you. That is also true. And then I would say, if I go to other file, that is quality related file, very important one, and it is here, quality related file. That is, we have to think about what I mean. You cannot simply say quality means just controls. No, that is quality control. What I am saying something more than that. Quality is in your hands. There are so many items for which no quality is defined or specified or what to achieve. It is you to decide and to determine. You cannot run away. You should not, because running away means escaping responsibility. If you are educated, you have a responsibility towards society. If you are well educated, you are having very good mind, you have responsibility to direct everybody on globe, and even if required, you can direct members of universe in skies, because everybody cannot think way, you can think using your oracle and particularly biological body, biological mind, and that can help you. So you are having, you can say, kind of added advantage staying on earth for a while. During your travel you can well understand, because you are biologically built and non-biologically your mind is built, you have much better access to universe if you are interested. And if you know, I am just here to sleep and come up, take food, do marriage, and that's all, and make money, and that's all, and enjoy life, and that's all, in that case I cannot help you. You cannot be helped even Supreme comes down, because you are not interested in health. You are though in body of human, but your soul is like non-human. You got my point? So you have to be your own teacher. This is not syllabus, this is something unknown, and you can see that it's not miraculous. If you develop it, you can see it. It's very attractive, very powerful, and once you are accustomed, you are used to that, then it becomes your baby. It becomes everything, and even superpowers can come to you to consult you or to use you. Your use, if it is made, oh, yo, Supreme wants to use me, what honor do you want? Tell me. Here you say, oh, I am working in UNO, I am a great person, I am working in Parliament, I am a great person, but you are working for Supreme, what do you think? UNO is higher than that? Parliament is higher than that? No. No one is higher than universe. If you are appointed unknowingly universe representative, what do you want? Is that status? Or your air conditioned room is status? There is no air condition in universe, but you have got air condition. So you are much powerful, much more powerful than this earth, because earth is small size wise, power wise. You can just travel few thousand kilometers, but in universe there is no limit. As I said, sun, Dr. Sun is my doctor, who charges me with energy whatever I get. Of course it gives me heat, but heat is also a part of energy like cold is. So heat energy, that is thermal, cold energy, that is also thermal, both are required for you. It depends upon what you want, because you have to mobilize your mind, and that is very important part of life. If your mind is mobilized properly, you get something which can never be unknown. It can be very, very exciting, and therefore I am talking for, you can say, quality, and without which you cannot do anything in life. Quality is such a criteria. It is such, we can say, quality. You have to tell us what you have to do, but it depends upon what are parameters which require each other. In universe itself, you can say, on earth likewise, quality and coordination. Quality people misunderstand these days. They think only controls, but I am saying not even totality, but entirety. Quality of human being and mind, quality of human being and performance, quality of human being and thinking, quality human being and what do you think about human, or what do you think about money. Are you born for money, or you are born for something else? That you have to think. And coordination is a domain you cannot even imagine where can it go. You can coordinate to universe directly if you wish so. If you have been given power, you think you are there, you shall see each and everything what universe shows you directly through vision, otherwise through your dream. And you shall remember, once you start to practice, I say, quality and coordination, you cannot disregard them. And without speaking, you are I can say, a fearful person. You can't speak, you should have guts to speak. Speak doesn't mean lip service, this means written document also, because whatever you do, once universe is behind you, once universe thinks and accepts you, every information, whatever you think, or whatever you speak, or whatever you communicate in writing through whatever way, every information is taken care of, is recorded by universe, because you are a member of universe. Everybody is a member of universe, but you are different one. You are not a dream member, you are a real member, because you are thinking of product which was given by universe to this world, which product is earth. You are also a product, but earth is permanent. You are not permanent. You are a traveler, you are in boarding pass, and then you have to go one day, but you have performance to be seen, and that performance lies in you. What can you do? And if you don't want to do, who else shall you do in a place? It is only you who has to do, and if you cannot do, nobody can do for you. So here you are self-appointed person. You may say person who can do, who cannot do. I can say, but you have to do it in that way. And if you can't do it, nobody would do it for you. Remember, and we have to be serious in this regard, not just a speaker. We have to self-define everything, qualities, that life quality, total quality, entire quality, quality which you enter into universe with, quality of your own. You have to think that you are not a person to one country, you are a person sent to earth. Don't think you are bound by some country day limitations. Once you are universe representative, you represent entire universe. Where you stay, it's for entire world. Your writing, your message can be read by everybody. So you have to think about world housekeeping, world stability, world existence in a proper way. You have to bring no negative impact on that, like pollution is there, plastic pollution, fuel pollution, and you can say gases pollution. You have to eliminate those, because these cruel people, these crooked people of world have created all pollutions. Pollution should not have been there, but greed and avarice, whatever they had, they got this gift. I would say gift. You are respiring, asthma related gases. You are respiring some environment which can lead to cancer generation. You are, respirating so many other chemicals, and you are driving car, but you don't know what impact you are leaving onto world. You are traveling in plane, but you do not know how it's going to harm entire atmosphere. And that's what I say, we are not logical people, in spite of fact that we are educated. We may be scientists, doctors, professors, engineers, otherwise, but that is only academical education and experience. But universe is different. It doesn't care for what you are, it cares for what you do. What you do. It doesn't give you value if you just create a hydrogen bomb, being a scientist. It gives you value if you want to protect this world from destruction. That is important point, because nobody has got any right to destruct anything. You can construct whatever you say, but construction should be based on requirements. It doesn't mean just for your own happiness. You break everything and sell it. That's what's happening. Collection of money, storing money means every billionaire or trillionaire, whoever everywhere in world, is just a storekeeper or record keeper and no one else. Every bank is a storekeeper or record keeper, nobody else. Because you can't use that money for good of earth. You have taken that money by polluting earth. And then you are feeling, I have got this much money. This means you are having that quantity of poison for you and for others. That poisonous material with you, and that is what I said. Be clever. Be clear. Don't think everything is what you think it should be. Everything cannot be what they think it should be. We have to be little diplomatic, little different person, and that's what I can say. Again and again I would say, I am here to explain as much as I can, because I know my explanation doesn't suit you people. I bore you always, but my job is not to keep you pleased, keep you happy. I never ask you give me likes or no likes. I don't care for that. I am not doing this job for sake of pleasure, for sake of happiness, for sake of, you can say, popularity, whatever you can consider. It's only for support to universe. I'm trying to support the universe because my destination is universe, not earth. One day earth is to go for me. I have to leave this place. There is no other way. There is no parallel. You have to go one day. I cannot take anything from here. Even this car in which I am living, this shall stay. Wherever I do not know, it may be decomposed by, instant decomposed by you can say cremation, or may take some time, a few years for decomposition if it's buried. It depends. It doesn't matter. But my soul cannot be decomposed. It cannot be decomposed. It will stay as it is, but it shall be perfectly, you can say, loaded, overloaded by various thoughts, by various softwares, by various calculations, by various imaginations, by various formulas. Those would be permanently embedded in Oracle, and maybe these can be used there itself. So where is the status? Here is the status, or there is the status. That point we have to think our way. If you think status is money, that is your status. If you think status is post leaving this world, that is also your status. That status shall be talked of, that shall be recorded, but your status shall here be only in files and nowhere else. Nobody will say, oh, you were a billionaire and you just enjoy your life, you had 10 buildings and this and that, and that's all. What's the meaning of that? Nothing. As I said, Dr. Suraj, as I said, your Mother Earth, likewise you can say your own, you can give whatever title you feel good for your oracle, because oracle means something very powerful. It doesn't leave you. It doesn't go without you. It stays with you all time. Even if you sleep, it stays with you. But you do not use that properly. It is your problem, not anybody else's problem. Why don't you use? It is your failure. You did not pay any electrical bill, any water bill for this, but you are having this creature with you, which is non-living creature, but magnetically working creature. Sun rays, are very beneficial if you use them for every element in life. These give you strength, these give you energy, these give you mental power, these give you walking power, these give you, powers which you can't otherwise get. It gives you chemicals, it gives you everything, and you enjoy life. It can take out your toxins, it can remove your fats, it can do a lot. But who bothers? Why should I am a rich man, I am very high profile person. You are asking me to go to sun for a walk. Am I fool? I go always air conditioned car, using air conditioned car. I use air conditioned home, I use air conditioned office. I use everything in a lavish style. Why are you asking me to be a laborer or a worker in sun? Oh no, I am not a worker. Don't call me worker. I should be off sun because sun is hot. I want cold. But remember, sun can never be cold. Sun is always hot. You like hot everything, hot person, hot female, hot this and that. But when you are subject to hot, you escape. You are poor person. You are trillionaire poor. I would say you are a trillionaire poor. You are billionaire poor. You are president poor. You are king poor. If you run away from that free service, you can't avail that service because you have a defect. You have mental defect, your body defect. You can't tolerate that even for 10 minutes. So you are a poor, you are a weak person. This means you are a weak person. How do you say you are having a status? You are only having money status. That's all. You don't have any other status, but there are many more statuses which you do not know. And that is important part of life. If you do not know, nobody can force you, and if you know, nobody can stop you. But you know well benefit of that status. Try it. It is constructed, it is delivered, it's given to you by universe, free of cost. You can't even know what it is, but even it can change its rocks composition. Igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, metamorphic rocks. What metamorphic rocks are? It is due to virtual action of power of weather and sun onto redecomposition of sedimentary rocks. You know that. Metamorphic we call them. So it converts like that. So we have to be a little different in our approach. And if we can't be different, how can you define status? I am interested in quality in engineering. I am interested in quality of person. I am interested in quality of quality itself, and also world of dream. Not dream during sleeping, but dream during vision. If you want vision, you must have oracle. Because you must be honest, you must be sincere, you must not thinking in a crooked way, and you should think always that you have to help universe, you have to help earth. But no, you only believe in fictitious power. You don't believe in good power, and real power is your mindset. Oracle is your power, mind is your power, soul is your power, but you do not like it because you have only earth dependence. You depend only on earth, but don't forget you cannot continue on earth. Day comes when you have to go. Nobody will stop you because nobody has got any such power. If you are there on earth, it's because of a deployment by Supreme, by universe. Otherwise, no. But on earth also, you have to make yourself most suitable for modification of earth. But you are not doing that. Not at all. I need seen even 100 persons in my life who can talk about this requirement. No, no, and no. All selfish domination has been going on. Everyone thinks I am top. I have a right to kill others. I have a right to, you can say, intrude this land and get me. What for? Even your land doesn't belong to you. Your land doesn't belong to you. Today you may be in this country, maybe in last birth. Where were you? Do you know? Or where shall you be after your this life? Nobody knows. So you should say, entire earth belongs to me. Entire universe belongs to me. And after that, temporarily you can say, this country belongs to me, that country belongs to me. But earth is for you if you are on earth. Permanently, you are not there. You are there just for a couple of decades. So you think that this is a temporary house and there is another house where you are honor always, and that ownership means you have responsibility. Cannot say no. No way. You have to accept that. Well, I think, let me see time also, because I don't want to drag into very long hours here because of many issues. So 1, 3, okay, let a couple of minutes. So my dear gentlemen, I would say about dreams, don't take into conclusion that I'm talking of imaginary dreams. I'm talking of technical, logical, relevant dreams where you get indications from universe what is happening with you, what can you do, what is your aim. Sometimes very good informations, very useful information you get through your oracle dreams. Sometimes very good connections you get in your dreams, and those connections, if you are intelligent, if you can analyze, you can think about, don't take them in a way, because you should not forget how many scientists have been here so far in this world who expose something, and they expose through varying visions as well as varying dreams, messages. And we have to think that way, because everybody watches dreams, everybody performs or does visions, and they call themselves visionary. Though no one is visionary, no one is dream reader, because it is that power that sends to you signals which convert to your dreams. You may call them dreams, and also visionary power, which you can say it's myself. So we have to be a little serious about that. And if we are serious, we can do a lot, we can conclude a lot. Quality is very important part of my life, and also it must be a part in your life if you are a real person. If you think you are not a real person, that's up to you. But if you are intelligent, if you are educated, if you can do something, you have to think for this world. Don't forget that you are not slaves to leaders, you are not slaves to anyone. If you are slave, you are slave to universe. You are here for universe, not for these politicians, not for members of this world. You are an exclusive, separate person because you came separate and you have to go separately. No member of your family can go with you. So keep isolated touch, you may say, be detached a little in a way while you use your mind. Otherwise be attached for purpose of ordinary living, normal living. But as far as thinking is concerned, oracle power is concerned, your combination, your link to universes are concerned, you are very different person. You should think your way that way, and if you can do something, you do that. Otherwise there is no meaning of this life. If you just want to live for sake of living, food and then sleeping and then have marriage and kids likewise, in that case you are not a person who can be called intelligent one, brilliant one, who can think for good of universe. Otherwise there remains no meaning at all. And that was only criteria which I thought should be given to you. Life is very easy if you take it that way, and life is very difficult if you take other way. But don't forget, whatever you do in this life, it shall be given valuation, and you know what cost it means. Cost doesn't mean financial cost. Cost means your credit there in your file, which can be done only through your whatever performance you show. And if you cannot show, there is no meaning at all. With this I would say that small talks are enough, because I have to keep my videos safe and memory is an issue. I'll be back to you after some time, and for this time I'm just keeping it off for you and stop.